Thanks a lot, and welcome to Waterford Heritage Days. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful place to have it. We're in the park with the gazebo here just to give you a little tour, get you some boundaries. Now, this thing runs through 10 o'clock tonight. They actually have Jake's Blues at the Stancliffe Hose Company beer tent. That would be a great show. And they're going tomorrow. They got a parade at 10. Brian Butler ends things over at Stancliffe tomorrow night between 6 and 9. And Sunday starts you out with a 10 a.m. church service, and looks like, I'm thinking that's a barbecue in the afternoon. But let me free myself of the props. I love this park. I love the flags and the garden behind us. There is so much shade here. Not that it's going to be like last Saturday, just that it's beautiful. And if you don't want to be in the sun, you don't have to be in the sun. So the typical vendors here with all kinds of crafts, the Historical Society here, and they are spending a lot of time down at the museum down the street a bit in period costumes and all kinds of historical stuff. But you can get entertainment. I'm going to work my way over here, and as you can see, there's plenty of seating, and you got the gazebo behind me. Some guys are performing there, so that's the center of this side of things. And of course, across the street, the ballparks, there's more stuff going on there. And I wanted to draw your attention to, because we're coming to the South Park Row here. Plenty of food, funnel cakes, all kinds of fries and cheese steak sandwiches. And just for a locator, this is Route 19, South Park Row. That's the Waterford Hotel, and you can see it's a very busy Friday afternoon traffic-wise, because this is not just in this park. The park is beautiful, but they got stuff over at Stancliffe Hose, and they got stuff all the way down to the Kelly Hotel. So Waterford Heritage Days this weekend. Sounds like an awesome event with all kinds of activities for you. Well, we got to talk about the weather. It is the weekend, so we're going to send it up Route 19 just a bit back to the Summit Township Jet Studios. Meteorologist Jacob Matthews with your forecast. Jake? We always find cool places on live shots in the summer. I am at the 18th Century Garden. You know, Waterford is a very historical place, so they said, you got to check this out. It's behind the Kelly Hotel, and I want to bring my friend in, Pat Jenks, who walked up to me and said, you know, you taught me meteorology in the early 2000s, so nice to see you again, buddy.
Nice to see you.
Graduate of Barron, and just proves that I'm old. But hey, we're here to talk history. So you've got all kinds of things here. Why don't you describe what we're looking at here? I'm going to get out of the way. Photographer Matt, let's just go down the line here.
Yeah, so we're over here in the 18th Century Garden, which is on the Fort LaBeouf Historic Campus. We have our outdoor kitchen. There's our garden shed over there.
Got a nice fire going there, too.
Beth's doing some weaving. Our chairmaker, Chris, is sitting there. Our chair shop
now that's
over here.
That's over here more by the tent, okay.
Yeah, and then we have some herbal display here. For the weekend. This is all going Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this weekend. Over in the garden, this is our soldiers' garden, which would have portrayed, you know, what the French soldiers would have eaten in the 1750s. The Fiber Arts Hut is over across the way. There's just across the street, there's, you know, the French encampment, the English encampments here as well.
You got all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, there's all kinds of
stuff. It looks like Colonial Williamsburg here, I'm telling you.
Like a mini,
yeah. But as we said, Waterford, very historical, beautiful garden, beautiful tents, and different artisans around here. But, you know, what's the deal? We always hear George Washington came to Waterford.
Yes, George Washington did sleep here. Not at the Eagle Hotel, but here. So in the 1750s, he was sent up here to basically deliver an eviction notice to the French forces that were in the area. And at 21 years old, this is his first public mission. He successfully completes it. And we all know what the weather's like, you know, in early December. That's when he arrived here. In the middle of a
from the south, probably,
yeah,
right?
from Virginia, and it was raining, snowing, you know, whatever it is, you know, we got it. So
very interesting. Thanks for all you're doing. Thanks. Good to see you again. Yep. And we got to get your forecast for this weekend, Waterford and everywhere else. Meteorologist Jacob Matthews back at the studio. You know it's going to be a good segment. We got Snakes, we got the Chief, and we've got Jake Banta with Jake's Blues. Play us a little, would you? He's going to be performing here on stage at 7 o'clock. So Chris and Dawn, Dawn's kind of the organizer of Heritage Days here, and you've got a little friend with you?
I do. We brought in the Erie Reptile Expo. They come in, the kids can pet them, hold them, take pictures, ask questions, they get educated, and it's all free for the kids.
And this runs tonight, tomorrow, and into Sunday. How late are you here on Sunday?
Sunday, we're here till 5.
Okay. So you got a lot of things going on. Parking, of course, is free.
Absolutely.
Come on down, support him. One of the biggest reasons over here, Chief Chris, celebrating 100 years of Stancliffe Hose Company community service here. How you doing today?
Good, thank you.
What do you got going for the weekend?
Oh, we got our annual beer tent going. We got live music. It's a beautiful weekend, so come down and join in the fun in the small historic town of Waterford.
And how long have you been with the company?
30 years now.
All right, so it's kind of an anniversary for you.
Yep, just over 30 years.
So perfect time to support your local
Absolutely.
fire
yes.
company, as well as this wonderful town. They've got stuff down at the park. If you go down to the Kelly Hotel, that's where all the historical stuff is that we were showing you. And we've got Snakes, and we've got Jake's. He's performing at 7 o'clock tonight, so you still have time to come down here. Anything else you'd like to add special going on this weekend, Dawn?
If they go to the Facebook page, they can see all the different entertainment we're going to have at Gazebo Park, along with different characters that are coming to visit. And we have that huge Harley Davidson first annual Toys for Tots poker run coming in, and they're going to land, and then they're all going to converge over here to celebrate with Stancliffe.
You got it. Place to be, Waterford. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Dawn. Thanks, Jake. Got to do some weather now. Let's send it back to the studios. Meteorologist Jacob Matthews. That Jake. You take it away.